Alright guys, before we move on to the whole modded versus vanilla Minecraft discussion, I have an announcement. I got my first sponsor. Huge thanks to AP Lit for reaching out. So, without further ado, let's talk about books. Specifically, a book I've been reading recently called 172 Hours on the Moon by Johann Harsted. 172 Hours is a unique mix between a slow burn story and a horror thriller, all wrapped up in countless ominous warnings. Harsted makes his characters in the story feel incredibly real, allowing that suspension of disbelief to really kick in, and uses callbacks wonderfully to drive that sense of fear and desperation deep. The characters are all very realistic, concerned with their own little worlds from their own flawed viewpoints, while little hints line every paragraph, waiting to jump out at you when you realize how important they were. The story comes in two parts, divided between Earth and space, with both mostly following a trio of teenagers on their journey to the moon and the discovery of its lethal secret. Minor spoiler, I guess, but this book is not death-averse. If you're sensitive to that stuff, I'd recommend you avoid it. Otherwise, though, this book will hit hard with its intense, mystery-ridden plot. My personal rating is, in all honesty, a 2 out of 5, but that's mostly related to the Great Moon mystery that I genuinely hate to spoil. To put it simply, though, Harsted's real and in-depth character development starts to fall incredibly flat when applied to horrifying moon-related situations, especially when the development is outright misleading. That being said, there's nothing wrong with a good unreliable narrator story, but there needs to be some more proper indication of the truth than an otherwise unmentioned message from a character with no clear explanation or timeline for said message. I don't mean to be so negative, but this is a book of immense potential, and at least for me, it doesn't follow through. I'm just one guy doing a sponsorship read though, so read the book if you'd like and tell me just how wrong I am. Thanks again to AP Lit for the sponsor, and make sure to check out my partner code in the pinned comment for 25% off on their website, www